e won fimpinum ni edwenu enum emu ensem no dɔɔso ye papa na ne awobeti bi e wo kase no esodo IGP Dr. Christian Teteyonu abomodi akokopie mu e wo eyeboko ensem ekoso e wo ho no e de ho nsem na ba beso mo kase no so
abusiana no ye de betu just feed Ghana mampani e ba be pa no e wo kase imu ye okopa no ensem okan ye no ye beka ama wate
Bokon sensam no a emu Interior Minister abomodin de eye curfew akwakoto eye binduri ye de ho nsem na ebeba
ye de ni bekọ asante mantam dia omanfo wo ho akasa yie pa omo asema omo kan nyina ene se ya toto eye light mu ena afi so ensuo emu ewa kase emu ye bekirem amwate
ye beto aso na yakọ eye PDC penin kwanchefo a ono ena eda ejumeko no ano odo so abomodin ekuchiri nsem bi edi eto eja ni nyina no efa petroleum hub a wo sin wo kire mu se nkane eye omampeni dada ora na na dada nko ekufu ado sike bia na wo sanko tua edema na nanom bi no ono entua nanso wo behye na wo de ne oma atoto na kwanso
eye na no ebeto dwa se omampeni na bedi akire ne ho edodo no eno ela Owura Mohammed ekotwro ensem bi egu ne Facebook page ewa kase mu no ye bekire mu amwate
yamfa na asini na no Apam Global Church asafo no sedane den na wono eso ye mu ma yakenkan kase no edema wo fiefie na afei no Facebook ana YouTube na nyampa ekina no obade ya adomo a ukwada ne yawada no empa bokase bekoso ewo fidue mu ha eni ti bebi bia wo bia nde bia mekasa na wa hyene nso esanse ye hyene nso no eyesoronko sense wo be soria no akase kutuprum na wo ba wo hyene nso na wunim se yawade bia no empa bokase ewo ho a eya ade no ewo otirimu ntin wutua na mo no a gidie no a na wode eba eni ntin se wunim obi a obre wunim obi a otempenko wunim obi a nchechede na wunim obi so na adwuma enkoyi a Apam Global Church asafodo eno nko a na mekanfo ede ama esanse megidi mapa se waso eya honhom bebrenu a ahye na emom no omba Apam Global Outreach and Apam Global Church ahanko a na wo ha no ne last stop no safoa no ewo ha eni ti bomodin se obetutu America na waba bepie mu ewo ha ya wada oboade ede kyenya so Tium Rescue Point and Tium Rescue Junction eho na atena kase no ebutu obetumi afrempedo for agentcheche mu asisi media yina ewo 0249 669 993 0249 669 993 and 0540 378 282 0540 378 282 na nimpedo for acheche enkomo obetumi so akaye ho ewo Abelfontein tan kase no eso Facebook yeshmenim krata YouTube so ye blaze live ewo ho eni de man like comment na sanso share for my midin ednana ama Fordjour mene
Kechenia na ya Sikapa ama ansa ni bi twa ye ho no oboade ya adoma Yesu obabu
sa
ntino online communion service ewo ho pa
memene that way oh okay
ntino faka
what bosunti and one so the twas near
Saturday ye day ni ya communion service ewo ho send you kan no order church kwan no e dia ma udada enti no bomodia na church ni nyina e fa to ho no send e be ya Saturday ni ibetimi aba be kan ho na yetimi anum communion service no Yesu ewu sode no e wo se mmiri yetimi enya emfasode ewu enti ye be hwe wonim na waba ama MC ye be try ye
sabe pepe
enti ni yakoba ye be to so
na
Nsroma Kaseɛbɔ emu
Nsroma Kaseɛbɔ emoye nyina ntiye se IGP police sahene owura Christian tete yowunu ebomodin kopiemu ewo bokon ene nimpote bi nyina nim se ho ehuru ye papa ni nyina no ye mentem wase a eda sabi ahemfo entem a embebunu no wono asori wo ahoden so na wo ko wodi ntuo ni niam ahodo bebrenu a ena wodi edi ehini ewo ho na wo ye posini wo ya bamboni na se ye to peshi se kona kobo ban ewo ho na se wan bompai pa dia na okra no yaje edi efiri wunsem eno no enenam so ma wo kire mu a na nsia na wo kire ba besen ekọ eyade na doctor na owura Christian tete yowunu eni impenimfo ne ahemfo echeche enkomo ewo ho no wono anka bia nhyem wote ya ne se wono akwa akotweja edi ato ahyan ni motos ahudo bebre no ekunkrofo eno enenam so ma eye Christian tete yowunu ebo modin kopiemu ewo wo sene wodi ye betu ye na afa niam bia ekoso ewo ho no ebere so se wo se impenimfo epe anopumesibre eni nti okoye ne eye timemufo sisi ane ye kano amanyofo ana woma wote eye mpotemu ho no won kosi nkundwa eto adwen kwan obefa so na wono etumi apesa ohaw no anopumesibre eno no enam so ama owura Christian teto yowunu ebo modern de cheopa ekoye edemo hempon a ono no ewo bokun ene nimpote mechire bokun na aba azigiri abogrago azoga ono ena obo modern ede eye cheopa ekoye edemo openin se sabe so oba ye ne kasa ne ndiye ne na montuo bi no ankoye eni dininem onfa enche no
of Ghana. I bring you greetings from the Interior Minister. I bring you greetings from Defense Minister and the greetings from the majority leader in Parliament, who is the son of this area. I had a lot of consultation with them before coming here. We are here, police, military, and other security services here to provide security to Boku. Some of us, we have been here in the years past. We know Boku. Boku is an area where every security officer would like to come and work here before finally he goes on retirement. Today, some of us who saw that, we are not happy with what it is today. It is our prayer the Almighty God will bring the same glory of Baku back.
Ye free Boko dia na yedieni echemu ewo omampani wabra okoko piemu ewo eyeni Feed Ghana program ni Feed Ghana program no okoko pie ho na ebusia beto dwa ewo nano ye kase na ye de ba ye no so say Omam Ghana mampeni eba belanchi nyame adom afi na abrewa ayi puma kwemu awabomodian alanchi ne Feed Ghana program no na opening ensema woka ni nyina ene se ne botaya pote pa entia wo lanchi dwumade ni na ene se obebomodian amasuku wo muankasa etimi adua enobaye na etimi aboa na afi soso wo ye chese efiefie mu no wo fie achi kakra no aye garden kakra na odua enobaye kakra se ne be ya ebetimi aboawo ne titriu ene enkokọ enketenketi program na eda nanimu no said ye beya ebetimi aboa na yankase yeso etimi aye enkokọ na opanini twemu a Ghana hanum sei yetimi importe eye enkokọ ba bebrebe te se 4 million ne ye de ba Ghana na ohwekora na ase eniwu entisisi ano ordene na eba besi ho ne wa ye adwuma se ne beya Feed Ghana project no ebetimi aboa Ghana man.
We will promote schools to grow their own vegetables. We will do backyard gardening. Everybody will be encouraged to get some land near your house or behind your house and have a garden where you grow tomatoes, garden eggs, okra, onions, and pepper. The fifth component of the Feed Ghana program is the poultry industry revitalization. which is popularly called the Nkukong Kitinkiti program. Ghana imports almost $400 million worth of chicken every year. This we all must be ashamed of. Our poultry farm to table project, popularly referred to as the Nkukong Kitinkiti program, which is going to be implemented in collaboration with the Poultry Farmers Association, will support hatcheries, feed mills, veterinary services, and poultry processing centers. The Tree Development Authority will scale up the development of 6 strategic crops, namely oil palm, cashew, mango, coconut, shea, and rubber.
Yes, Sandy, Chi, Ako, a bokun, a biondia, na a into Quaman, homine so, a wohono, and no, and I'm so ama, a swap for share, a fisem, a so, a year interior minister, Ora Mohammed, Muntaka Mubarak, Abomodin, a day, a curfew, a day at 2, a binduri, and in impotem, a so say, a 12 eyes, nature say, 50 and a pa ins nunsia, a de copim, and you nunsia, send your beboama, mentimi once, sorry. The Ewumpotem no ebetumi akọ from openino e de adesrede akọ e de amana nanoma hemfo se sabe se obi ni obi enka anamentem wase bi ewo baabi eno no enni kwan se ye de entokwa na ekokọ solve asab no ane de pe anopu masibre ehun benya se omode asumjie emu besinkunwa ato agen ape ohawo no ankasa anopu masibre. Interior Minister Honorable Muntaka Mubarak Sambre washese ube piemu ewo binduria kefiwa edaso no washese sambre ya wombo modinso obeye nsakra ye na wono adani eni ochire mu se kefiu no ehyasie free anapo no nsia ekopem enwumre no nsia eni ntine so moda anapa no nsia na omo asori enwumre no nsia eni nti Ora Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak ede atu ejes sambre ya wombo modinso obema kefiu no efrasie ewo binduri. Interior Minister Echrema Ojina ensemu eni nhihyiemu a National Security Council a wono ewo Upper East ene yembra ena wagina sanioma mienu so enodisa curfew no ato eye binduri ochiremu se aban no ede adesrede eto nananoma hemfu enim ena afei embebu ni mpenufo nyina a eno no ewo boko se wosre won se yebetumi aka asem na mentem wansi etumi abewie ye pa ne nyina no agina asundue eso yemfa ntokwa ene metim account emfa enso ohaw no ano eni ti sambre ya wono ede atu ejesu muse uchi tricycle abobo ya moto eyade embra no ene ubedi esense wono ede tabono mechre band ede atoso eni ti se wonsa eso bi emu woden bekwa kugina embra no enim se na embra no eni nipa no bedi wochire mu se enye no enko na emom wo hu se ukita etu ade bi ewodi edi nipa binya hu sa kwan no so se wukura sa ne mani bia na ebi hye ho a eyade a wo so bekwa kugina embra no enim esense sa ne ma we nyina wono ede tabono ede atoso.
Yako ensem fufroso di ani edieni echiremu awa Jubilee House Chief of Staff Oye Ora Julius Debra Enedi ensem atudwa se eye kwa business forum no omoba bibiemu ama akwakoye ne se aban bank no omu kwako biemu ama ejuma pa ayenya sika efri honom ko enche bia no nso no omo ebesesa din na oma pedin foforo ede ato no na enkonkoye te se eye ko business forum na emom no omo ebesesa din no na ochiremu nsusu a o se sede be ya yebenya emfasode ewo ko no nti no omo ebehwe na omama enjuma no omebiemu
the presidency because of the importance the president attaches to it. It's a project that he wants to see succeed. Now, the first strategy the bankers themselves gave us is that at least each of the banks that will show up are going to pick 5 projects, 5 bankable projects for this year. And they expect that next year when we return to Kwewu, they will invite those 5 people that they helped or assisted to come and testify. So if this continues for the next 5 years, each bank picking minimum 5 people, 5 enterprises to support. The following year doing the same. I'm sure by the end of his 4-year tenure, we'll have over 600 enterprises that we can pinpoint and say that these are things that President Mahama started. And so basically this is about it. It's going to be an annual event. Even though the name is titled Kwewu Business Forum, I think going into the future, it could be national in character, whereby business people will travel from all over the country to converge at Kwewu and to have interaction with bankers and public institutions. So, for example, it should be possible that somewhere along the line next year, they could have maybe the Commissioner General of GRA trying to explain to businesses the advantages they can have and things like that. So basically it will just be around how to grow businesses under President Mahama's watch. And I think it's something that is welcoming, and I support it, because without the private sector growing, not much will happen. Apart from creating jobs, you know, people making money, our system itself, I think, will flourish. And then automatically to feed into his agenda of, you know, leading the export drive in the West African sub-region. So that when he starts, let's say, towards the end of the year, President Mahama could organize Ghana's international trade fair in, say, Burkina Faso, in Niger, in Mali, and he will take along some of the Ghanaian entrepreneurs to
Yemfree a chief of staff Ora Julius Deborah Nsebno Esona fe yemfa yeni entremu ewopi DC Mature Petroleum Hub Development Corporation Penny Kwanchefo na chief executive officer any Ora Tony Oben Openino so abomodern nsemchofo edi enhyiemu aresa ensembi edi egu wonu enim Openino echemu a Petroleum Hub Project eye NPP amanyokuo do nkane mampeni His Excellency na Danko Ekufuado ehye bona okan edi nsese eya de obebo modern na nsase obejeje edi efiri na nanom ahemfo ho no obebo modern etia wonka enitin nsase bia ebeje ewa ahemfo bia ewo no endobaye infudie ena afi atosodie awodro bia ewo so no obecha edi egufom na afi no wodi dwumedie no ahyehye eso na no na openino echem se besinde eya de wodo emfiri sa Petroleum Hub no ase na no na ochire mu se na wo sanka sikatwitwiri die bi na nka mpenimfo ana MPP aban ede ma ahemfo na nso wono amfa ma wo eno enenam so amopenino echire nsemu se sanya NDC amanyoko no wono aba na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na edi wono enim no eya de o hyebo se won de nya do be ma ahemfo no nsa no esifom e wo mbabo moden na sike bi echa se wo chia ede ma wo no mpenimfo anaga na ma mpeni bebo modin echia ede ama wo sanya ensase no won sabetumi aka na wo no efrasie aye Petroleum Hub no ehu ginesie bia ne ntotoye
ye be yendi 30 days po 20 days so bibi tinam yenda wo ho mampanyin mpede yeda ho nti wa ma yegudala yeso ye hwehwe kwan a ebe fadoma yenya dem scan e da hye compensation payment na se kwan pi wo hwa ye guda ye de nti ye hyebode ye botum ye gudala ye hwehwe nti obala ngi de obi abaye ka jumedi no nchode ye hya sempo last quarter dem quarter mu na nchode jumedi na ye hya se ben hu da abansesan na again bo she bi bay da de sigebi wo ye mfa nkotua se kaya mampin da obetwa tape no okade or instruct the finance minister the own release 200 million be na fanshare they take asema make yakoya instruction release actually scan wo ho intime catch or the bu scan ma omayen ntua the madden so ye record mu we yamba anu ntina wa mo delay ntam ne nya yi ndem scan we gbe mu ma wo ho ma wadi ebibi obeye but one bado dem nti why they akwechi kakra on we delay the commencement no but we were reaching the on cheribia yebotum yeboidam kwana ya jwana shase
Yeah, quite ensem from Mudia na ye call opening some agent fee so. Abusia nano ebeto just say opening esanso etre se mu nyina ese. Sisi ano ode nan e ba be sifem Ghana man peni ene eye wono oba be hwe ama eye galamse ase etu. Sa enso ene otwere mu ese. Eye omo ebebo modern a launche eye gold board senior ebeya ebehwe na ga ye gold no yenya emfaso ewoso na yankasa yetumi aboa ama gold no emfaso abaso ama yen na nye de bia na ye de beko da bi na mposi ye de kwa ewose emfaso ebaso no yenso Ghana fo yetumi enya bi eno nti owura eye Sami Jemfi ekokopie mu ewo eye TV station a wode ensem etudwa na asema odi tudwa nyina ene se ne buta airport ntia eye omo ebebo modia eye gold bar no ene ne se sisi ano he wo ye foreigner wo ye China new wo ye India new wo mo ma kwan omo ma license ema wo emfa wo ho ema me for eye ye mining nimu na omo be hwe se emra eni wo bibiara woni license a wode yes adwuma no ye bechew na mra ne ni wadi na sisi ano emra no omo ba be hyemu kena empo se wo ye foreigner na wo ba na se wo be pa license okra wo mo emfa ma wo.
Setting up the gold board is one, because once we have set up the gold board, the main smugglers, they know themselves. They are Ghanaians, but they are majority of them are foreigners. Now, no foreigner will be given a license to go and buy gold. So hitherto, foreigners have a license from PMMC and the ministry. They are buying the gold to smuggle, but when you cut them, they say, hey, we have a license. Now, no Indian, no Chinese, no foreigner will be given a license by the gold board. We are sanitized.
So revoked.
If you're a foreigner and you want gold, you apply to the gold board. But now you're going to see in this bill special powers given the gold board. Such as the right to appoint inspectors, gold board inspectors, who have the same powers as police officers, who have powers to come to your office if they are under reasonable suspicion that you are dealing in gold illegally. They can search, they can ask for documents, and if they have cause to believe that you are engaged in illegal gold trading or smuggling, they can seize your gold, they can impound, they can confiscate. Setting up the gold board is one, because once we have set up the gold board, the main smugglers, they know themselves. They are Ghanaians, but they are majority of them are foreigners. Now, no foreigner will be given a license to go and buy gold. So hitherto, foreigners have a license from PMMC and the ministry. They are buying the gold to smuggle, but when you cut them, they say, hey, we have a license. Now, no Indian, no Chinese, no foreigner will be given a license by the gold board. We are sanitized.
So revoked.
If you're a foreigner and you want gold, you apply to the gold board. But now you're going to see in this bill special powers given the gold board. Such as the right to appoint inspectors, gold board inspectors.
Yemfi ora Sami Jemfi ensebno esona fe yemfa yeninko kopie mu ewo epoye mantam no emu ye koho dia nature say miche utia kwa kopie mu ewo eye ekuapem na tese edukrom na ye ko eho na ho na ba beto ejase abrante be na akoda wenya emfi no dunum 15 years na ne din ene Richard Komi eye adea enkofo bi edese kan akwakobo eye akoda no etirim ama no ye de no kwaya Sabiano, Ukodru Wodo, and a year Dr. Nino Kase Akodano, Watuana Nanum and Wetina Nanum Ewo Ensiedo. What Chilemu say? Akodano or Babacho a BECBA into junior high school, or baby in the final year, and a sa at Ranchem with Aquacotonum. Niakofa ensemina eba ye ene se aya dia yesuma eye akode bi se onkoto ade na mbe mu ebi esuma akode bi se onkoto ade emfa ambra eni nti ade na akoda no ekwa akoto do sika 10 cedi ena wode ma no nti okoye cha no ho sie osamba ye no beka che nkofo a wono esuma no no se 10 cedi no ayela etu amem ohun bebi a 10 cedi no afa eno no enam so ama nipa na ka abrantie na yesoma no ehun no ekyere mu so oboa odi sika no kɔbɔ bɛɛte odi kɔtwa bɛɛte ibi ɛno na nam so ma sɛnea obi aba bɛdi agyekrigine mu ana obi aba bɛgyire mu di ama wɔn no akɔda no ɛkyema na brante kwa no ɛkyere mu a wɔno ɛnsoso saa ɛnsɛb no ɛso nti no owura na abrantie ɛyɛ Richard Komi ɔno no ɔwɔ final year ɛwɔ junior high school ɔno na ɔkɔyɛ ɛyɛ third witness na ɔkɔka bi anya mu yɛ de munjai enyo ɛna yɛkɔfa ne ho tan ɛni nti no wɔn mu atwa asɛm no so ɛkɔ nti no ofiri sɛ asɛm ne sabi akɔda ne sa na ɛno na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ nyumbre bi ɔnam hɔ a ɛna brante kɔ edi ne ntitɛ saa no wɔde sekan kɔ bɔ abrante etiri mu na akɔda yi etiri mu po a ɛpa ya na junior wɔkyerɛ mu epie mbɔntene ɛso na ɛyɛ kuroma no bɔ mɔden tebiri abrante de no kɔ ayaresabea sɛ wɔkɔ akɔhyehyɛ mu sɛnea nsɛm no ɛkɔ ne sanse wɔnte ase nti wɔkyerɛ mu a asɛm yi esi ɛyɛ enyumre 9 o'clock ɛna esi yɛ no ɛnam so ama asisie no Ghana Police Service mpanimfoɔ bɔ mɔden akyere ɛyɛ embrantie miensa ɛwɔ saa nsɛm yi emu a wɔde wɔn ɛkɔ akɔgyina embra no enim wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wɔyɛ nhyehyɛ mu na ɛyɛ abrantie no so no nimu no wɔno abɔ mɔden de akɔ akɔhyɛ esu kɔkyea adaka emu na wɔtotototo wɔn a wɔn nsa aso wɔn mu no ɛyɛ nhyehyɛ mu ɛrinti yɛ ne bɛkɔ so edi nsɛm no echi ne ɛbɛbɛ bia no yɛmfa nkame ahyɛfoɔ ana etiefoɔ
Arahosempa ena ato eye ebusuafo bebi omu obi a omo enhye din Openi Richard Ofori eye buedu ena oye major edema Kumase market Kumase na odi sembi ababetudwa ni nyina efa eye eduma ehyi yi ehu ena mpanimfo senka wo mu twɛn nanka wo mu ensiesie market no ansa na de tomfo akɔhɔ eno ena wo mu se da bi da wo mu ankasa wo mu entiasie eno ena wo kyire mu se wono de wonfa na asɛm nkɔda aposifo da bi ade a wɔmpɛ no esan se ode asɛm kɔdan aposifo a na aposifo beso oniya na ukoma ne hu complain no na ode no omude ne call police station a ade beche no na oniya no asanso ene na mabonten so enti on de da bi onya sa ade no na emom ade a obeye ne se wonne ne dom ebechewa wo mo be bu wankasa ene emfia no se nam wachi nam to ho nam chese wo mo mfa ho enti se wo mpe ne toto empe ne no ade a ne emra ne se no se de ya no wo mo kasa de ade ne da no wamfa nto afrito no se wonim na se wanhwe so no wanya ade na ese na fata no no ne nkrofo ba bechewa wo mo de omo begwaw ankasa.
There's something we are going to do, and that is where I need your support. As for me, I don't like reporting too many things to the police. I don't want a situation whereby we'll put in place a police team, we'll go arrest people, and then they go to the police station, they find their own means, and they are back on the street. That would be a waste of time and resources for me. So I have my own democratic military style, which I'll be implementing. When we say leave this space, and you don't leave this space, and I get there, I am not lucky, and my boys are with me, there and then, we'll beat you. There, in the middle of a doom. If you're not lucky, if I'm alone, you'll be lucky. But if I'm there, and my 10 boys are in their pickup with me, with their hips, trust me, we'll beat you. If you don't want to experience that kind of situation, do that which is right and which is lawful. This is Otumfuo City. This is the Asantehene City. This is the Garden City of West Africa. We have to preserve its image. And I am here to work to satisfy the city for Otumfuo. And I want to ensure that this city looks like Otumfuo City.
Yada so ejinemu ewo eye Kumasi Mayor Owura Richard Ofori Ajiman eye buedi ensem a ode tu edwa no na ochiremu sebe na nsei no ode nkofo bi ana oje nkofo tata ede won bepie mu asante mantam no emu niema bi ana ewa kwantempon ahodro no eso no na enye kura eye sebi emoa ebini ena na ya kwantempon ho so saa eni ntina wo kasa ena ede nkuro ni na ede oman ni nsem bebre na no peni no ede atu edwase na nsen no waye nhyehyemu ehunu se emmoa hodro bebre bi mu ye nanchie nkramman ebi ye kyese emmoa bebre no atumi tiatese ewo eye akwantempon ahodro no eso titiri na wo komenhia ahemfie wo saa no na ne ekoso wo no enye eni te se ne ono no akwakoye mayor ewo eye Kumasi na Santemantam no emu no sebi ont na ho na fofo enda na no kwaye eni ntini tie ene se wo ye behu aboa bia wo muso sa aboa no epa echiwa nso aboa no mu yie na se wo konya aboa no wo kwantempon ahodro no eso a wo bekum won na wo de won akwakomma adeduafo no ama wono anua no wono edi se na wo benya hoodene na wo de abo adwumaden e de ama oman Ghana.
If you're a cattle owner and you have cattle and your cattle stray and they are coming into the domain of KMA, be rest assured that from the 1st of May, those cattle will be killed and be given to the Kumasi Central Prisons for feeding. Especially the areas from the airport leading up to Menchia. I cannot sit here and let visitors get to this beautiful airport. And when they're driving to Menchia, all that they encounter is feces from cattle. This is unacceptable. If you're a cattle owner and you have cattle and your cattle stray and they are coming into the domain of KMA, be rest assured that from the 1st of May, those cattle will be killed and be given to the Kumasi Central Prisons for feeding. Especially the areas from the airport leading up to Menchia. I cannot sit here and let visitors get to this beautiful airport. And when they're driving to Menchia, all that they encounter is feces from cattle. This is unacceptable. If you're a cattle owner and you have cattle and your cattle stray and they are coming into the domain of KMA, be rest assured that from the 1st of May, those cattle will be killed and be given to the Kumasi Central Prisons for feeding. Especially the areas from the airport leading up to Menchia. I cannot sit here and let visitors get to this beautiful airport. And when they're driving to Menchia, all that they encounter is feces from cattle. This is unacceptable. If you're a cattle owner and you have cattle and your cattle stray and they are coming into the domain of KMA, be rest assured that from the 1st of May, those cattle will be killed and be given to the Kumasi Central Prisons for feeding.
I was here able to just say a vice president, a Mami Jane Nana Opoku Ajamai, Neho Edodonwa, a Oko Brunukrumu, a Kwakoje Ayarishe, no Ena Ura Muhammad, Ebo Modia. Echro krata ewo ni Facebook page a wo chire mu say ensema wo chiro nyina ene say rest well with a sad emoji crying emoji a ni page say emoji na da ho no oni yakro no wo super eno epe ena eye National Intelligence Bureau for ebo modern eto ensa efre Owura Mohammed wo mo chire mu say asema wo kano wankano kure esan say ya maame Jane Nana Opoku oje ayareshe e na wono nso so ababe chiro say eye sebi wadani bokum so entwaye eno nti ye bomode a eye empanifo eye International Intelligence Bureau for edene ekoko piemu ewo Achimota Security Court wo mo totototo nano na ochire mu say ono de oni trimuka bia sa wo twero sa de no na the reason why ntia wo twero ye nyina ene se na o parka se mame enje ayareshe na onje na home enu nti ena wo no o twero sa
Chimota Circuit Court call Assetna Ama Samra Ye Kasei. Ahmed Zakao, oye MPP near Womo Echenono, Empring dear or more Amani Bill. Na Enfumsua Abrantie Mohammed Zakawi oye NSA. Okotroye editor ni Facebook page Amanobo Eba Bonting Echidomuse, the Vice President Professor Jane Opoku Ajimai Ehun Edudono. Neno enenam so ama Abrantie Mohammed Zakawi Kochru. Facebook page so say rest well her excellency eno no enam so mampenifo etremo ensam abrantie no kokuchiri ye kugu ni Facebook page ana okokan ye ewo ni Facebook page no eye miscommunication ana so ensam a enye no kure eno ena okuchiri ye edugu eye ni Facebook page ho neno nampenifo etremo say ana mo abrantie Mohammed etuye no eye ade a wafom emra se biribi ekoso ewo man no emu nampenifo aba bontane ababeje atum sesei ena maame no sisi anu ne tibia na kwa kuduru na onu Mohammed Zakawi ono abomode akoni Facebook page sense wo nipa dom bebredi ne chintino akwakochiro sa ensem no edi egu a odi egu maame no ho efi na osansem no emu ena yeso abrantie no epa na Chimota Circuit Court eko asetna no. European Union Ambassador Edema Oman Ghana na ono any impenimfo na French ambassadors ahodro no aka wontoma ede apemu se wode niema ahodro begugu na kwanso se ne ebeboa ma ensu eho akọ ache ewotemale ene ne mpesoa eso no wono ebetumi ama ensu etubi akọ eninti wonina ba aba behie mu a wode dwumedie bi aba wono atu ne din sustainable cities project sustainable cities project ena wode aba wochere mu se ne enso ho akwa achi ye pa ewo ho emfi bebre nu ntino eyade wono de sa initiative we aba na wode eba be ma enso etumi echi ewo ho na won a wo ye adwuma wono ebre won dwuma ni egu 3 year won wo costo ne nyoma hodro no wona sanso ejina wona nso biom.
Because the northern region of Ghana are facing challenges which are even more important than the rest of the country. We are standing here in this dam refuse, which is illustrating lack of waste management, lack of proper urbanization, lack of access to water, lack of access to playground for the kids who are all over the place. So this is by a field visit the best way to understand the condition of the situation and the best way to listen to the community and the best way to chart a path forward. So this is a project of 70 million euros, which is quite significant. It's 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. And this is part of a larger undertaking of the European Union. In the northern side of Ghana, we are doing agriculture, we are doing security, we are doing energy, we are doing job creation, but we could not turn a blind eye on the issue of access to water and sanitation.
This dam that we are looking at, which is finally now at the dry season, and this is the time that we actually needed water here. We are doing everything possible to ensure that when this project succeeds, every year round, we will have water.
Yadi ni echiremu ewo kumase dia na etimemufu ewo ho akasa yie pa. Na womo ekasa womo kasa nyina ene se light boy abomode atumu 14.75%. Ena afe ensoso eye water bill ensoso yatumu 4.02%. Eno eno muchiremu se womu tumu kra mpo ena nka light no eye stable enka omu de komu fa ho dwane nanso watu ade nim wo mate ase se yatum na emom light na netimi so na dum no adamu be 3 days na ade achen so eba ne sa ntwa yi na se wantum kra nka ye na akoye sa akwasi ko no nkoye no gina nkwantia eba ne sa ntwa yi afa so nsuo no wo mu betimi abra ensunsuo yi wo matum enti wo mu sere se almost sra ban say wo tumu na nka light ni ye stable anase nsuo no egina enka ne omofa ho edwane.
You want to increase electricity, right? Fine. Just stabilize the power for everybody to be convinced that we have constant power supply, but the prices that we are paying is not enough. So you want to come out with a new tariff. That's fine. You understand? How can you increase the price without giving me the better quality to enjoy? It's neither here or not there. They should go back and think about it and come back.
Oh, no, for me, I don't think it's good for them to increase it. Because once you are paying for the bills, you have to have the light constantly. But when sometimes you get to the house, the light is off. Sometimes the water too. Sometimes they can close the water like for a number of days. So we struggle with. So for the increment, if they are increasing it, they should give us a good service. That's all.
Our house, we can buy like light. We buy light like 300 cedis. Within a week, the lights will be finished. We are not using air conditioning too. We are only using 2 fridges and 3 television, but yet still, the lights will be finished within 1 week. 300 cedis lights. So for them increasing the electricity bill and those stuff, like, seems to be tough for us. Yeah.
It's not okay. But we are experiencing doomsday in Ghana here. If that is going to solve the problem of doomsday there, I'm okay with it. But if it's not going to solve the problem of doomsday, I don't think it's okay enough to increase the bills or the electricity bills.
For them to increase it now, it will be a problem because when I buy 100 cedis prepaid, it just lasts for like 2 weeks.
Engineer Nsroma Kaseɛbɔ so embrace.
Now on your Kaseɛbɔ, we did the prophet Emmanuel Frempong, Apam Global Outreach, and the evangelist Papani. When you go put to me in the Musrana Duma, when you are a so I was a so. I bring via Yamimaya Quenya, the special healing and communion service. Ebreno aside the Hopi Yamia Duma on the 19th of April, Saturday, the sounds of a special healing and communion service. I was sold to you Rescue Junction, Apam Field. Or say, young cancer, and your bedjelly and mother should into 1 year Sayarawa, the Wura Ayarasha, where Pia Wubiara on the 19th April and past 6:30, the Mantam PM, Ubenawa Yarasha. Christo Muja Kanya, my papa, a child ever Muja, a Kayarasha, a Kawaji, a Kafa, Duety is in Yamia Evangelist Papani and also Easter Saturday, a special healing and communion service. We will be a yare. Be a yare titi, be a yare hanwa to suffer. The share communion so I'm a cancer at two. Be a no migrant tube. Oh, the share communion so I made an inside.
For the past 2 years, yes, sister, you in Sada. Papa, so Bobby room and a woman the communion wine. It's where you back and a yes, sister is a proof or no communion wine. So on no yet. Oh, bleeding ye never free Musa. Now, no Casojua on Tiasia. Now, you are diagnosed with fibroid. Baku, you see 8 point something. It's a year, the Uchi do ya a jay, you know, sit up. Mako Hospital, Namaka check, Namashadi. Papa, yes, it's a Kono check. Fibroid, not that year for 2 years now. The mess is supposed to me, Papa, yes, I didn't disappear.
Bia will be a one so ubreni, Brebi, the Radia Sabayautia. Over 0249 669993 and 0540 3782.
Nti wei shama kwantempo no a water crade ampenimfo efrase wono wo mu kiremu a mfi bebreni a kwantempo no ade atete apansambon ka wo so meche potholes no eno no nam so makobedie ho nsam no ya dinye papa wo ho asenkafo no kiremu a ukoba akubaba bia na afa wu engine na abo bibi na asai eno enenam so ama wono akasemu a ama ende ataje ende wono atedenda kwesiada na April bosom ne de toso dumienu no wono di infidie ni akade akwakogu akwantempo no so a wono ahyase
ofi ha ede ko Cape Coast da mu kwane wo ya ache papa mfi bebre ensi onya wanwa de ekwan no ne beebi ayeden we tutu dem mbia na we tutu ni nyina so hawa adwene pi ma enwana wo use road fi nkrano se fi Cape Coast se fi elubu ana ko di bu ebe snako ni nyina ya ha okese nti ebohwa oye odru anopa amanfo wo pre no wa kwa edwuma ana enwumira wa kwa edwuma wo kofie na ebo de traffic build up wo Kojo Chrome Nkrofo Junction eze bani nyina bo de onam Fordjour akesa so de da membia ni na if you want to riba wanyuma towards Cape Coast so ebi yegina ya nto aha so na Fordjour so ha nyago empane pi ni ehu de trucks akasia we load wo fi
Medewo free ensemi so na medewo akwakopie mu ewo adukromu wabra nananom etena ase a wo mo deba no eno na openi dan bochi ebo modia ekokopie honom a odi sika twitwiri die 350 Ghana cedis akokobwa se yemfa entre suku ewo honom sade ebeya ebetimi aboa na enijesem ene se wopani dana kuma so pa se obeboa ama emebu na wo honom omo etumi anya suku pa suku fa pempapa ewo edukromu enunti nkromu enum yensem bia ebemben sa edukromu yi omo soso omo ebobomodian enya mfasode ewo opani adoye ya wakwakoye ewo honom no ena wasansu etremu se etobre bia ya na nipa ni bi etimi ba ne ho ebe ka se mepesei ebi a mepe 500 cedis ede akosuku se wakasa wo ye ne saade a entimi emwa na emom sika twitwiri di a wabomodian ede akoma mpanimfo se omo emfa entre suku mu no ebetumi aboa ama enchiri manso eso ababenya so emfa so.
When they come here they say they want support. You can't support all of them.
Yes.
So 10 people are here. Each person wants, say, 500 cities. You don't have 5,000. So you end up giving them 200. But he needs 400, 500. But you also can't give to only few people. So it's okay, I'm supporting each one 200. I'm surprised that they go, and because he can't raise them 300, the justice. I ought to see efficient committees. You know, they have local council of churches. A rep will be part of it. Then a head teacher in the town will be part of the committee. And of course, they are reps of the chiefs. So they will evaluate each application what comes to them.
For Edema Ghana International Trade Commission ene ora here Mavis AJ maameno so abomodin di dwumedie bi ahhehye eso na dwumedie no aseno na okasa ogina simpie so no okire mu se Ghana ha ya wadio ye papa esanse ye ankase ye kente ye nneoma ahodo bebrenu a eni ntin ko sre ne nsada ne nsayem se enka ban ana Ghana ban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni edisi aban no obobo modern na nka wode niema ahyehyɛ eye Ghana niema ye ewo man no emu sane ebeboa ma enkofo tumi atɔ Ghana nankasa nioma ye didi dwuma no na se ye di bi ekɔ obi man so so a eno so obobo modern no wono aye ni bebre no wode akɔ sane amfaso de no ebetumi aba oman Ghana emu
na ya nhyehyɛ na ye Minister of Trade whatever chairman no say betimi aye bibia fa Ghana omo produce e wo ha no say be ya adwaman so nema na efa ma no ne ba no e ba memma Ghana producers no ho nkyerɛ omo bebre say be ya competition be ye fair no obi atima ton ne nema na adwuma atimi akoso enkoba say ebia omo ho be kyerɛ omo na ekoba say nipa no taxes wo so na we ya and they must be from an Ivanibia, you're subsidizing the mamma and the man of Obefo. It is a Bahana, one shot. Yamboa producers no more Ghana, one shana, Ama Omojan, a good Abassa, Emboa or mine. It's share a bit to me. Abua, no, was there Fata, Asante.
You know, sometimes, and yet, you're finding it.
Fisa and Sabino Esnafe Fayeni and Chemu Ewon Fifi Mantemu, the Nessa Commander a year and Penim and Namino Equaco Piemu Ewo Ho. Na ho anatimemu fono echiremua in so ho. Na ewoso de nanka ye bianka ye fe papa ye. Nanso no dia tidal waves no ha onye papa asoche no bossa no a na eba pamu won kra e difiri won sase no eso. Wo chiremu se ebi mu kranya baby fo muti ento enda. And it was Ragana by so on Chanini and Brown Potemu ho.
Nana, even way in here, when some men were bad, and then Yama, a canala, and woe, and I said, look a sick, Rabbi or the first was Santina. First and some of so I made them into the Mabi, Suju, when I, Nifia, Yamapo, one Wama, I'll walk. Mo Ghana ban lesson ya pa cha mo na me yisu fence am fa me mo ko do ha no woni de ye ne pu asura na olba ehwe midu abesen kwa na nka ye wo adan de dodo na wo mpano ha nkofitisi na so na mapu no eyima na olba nti adan yinala ya ze wo bubu ni mu nkofo wotimi na la sisi anu nye bibi mpona wankati nti ya be ha kasepa ozama oye ikoize ihia apanem boy kasepa osende yegu efelu egu na chiamu no mi na yebudu na efelu duma na yeye nti se epono ya de ole badam na ohaw aperefon omo
yenyina sansem yeso ne emfa kase ni nyina embra na wieye ye kodia na me kai wo senya me ya adoma bomodia na fa wani etwemu ewo apamfie so Fordjour rescue junction onomo adawroma asori adawroma enti ena bribia yetimi ebetena ha na yede Ghana memu nsem ebrewo enuti ena me so mefa akwanya wo so na matonsa ede afre wo se de menuane eka ye no o ha wo ne sen ena wusu yade ena atena wo so ache amane ena atena wo so ache de ene nyame ya adoma se wo ba de amma chena ne na de chiye Thursday na yenyina yede ni ebetremu ewo apamfie so Fordjour rescue junction abribia ya no wata kase menuane ta kase ya afa kan odaada asetena ho se ne ebe ya wore emfi eno nti no ubetimi akai na Thursday nyame ya adoma na pa 7 ko na yede ni atwemu ewo so Fordjour rescue junction na ya pon eye 11:30 ye twa kwan enye penakra enti no ubetimi afre empenimfo ewo 0249669993 na only mo edi enkomo na omo nsoso omajeje utata ede wo aba apamfie hanom sei na bibia aye kama bibi wo no ma bekana
bibie ni wo for now until
okay
ze ejuma no ye ko na ebisu ba
community service no Auntie ni jayama mpese wa ubomode ana sama.
Auntie oboade ya adwuma memende ye communion service edinti nsenia etie bia no umba bida yakasa ye kan de bechi yen eninti no senia wonim dada no waba be so bi nkwa hwede a wonim nia etiem eninti no bebe bia wo bia no mesrew ka kire obi na obi nkan kire obi senya mpa na nyamboa memene da ye ne ba be hyiemu wa pamfie ha na ye kire nyankopon bia obosoro ne asase wenye obi amfa wan kire no a eto de bia na wo chia kakra edinti senia ye wogidie na ye sanso kire chedi amponya nkopon no ne de so bomode na wutu gidie na mo na obepiem ewa ha ne ada wo so ache ya de bia no wo de fa bedan ha oba yi wadwe mfiri so ne gya manyankopon obefa na koa so agyew ediwe frisa empokire no emu
nyame ensure menua ba me pa cho mesrew se yesu wusode no ewo se utimi enyamfa so enti bombode a defa wani etwemu ewo so team rescue junction ya beda wase se wo jebre na oneye ehwe kase ni nyina no me pa cho wa wo hwe yen ewo abefo ntentam video ni so nyina obade ensure production team ni nyina asida PSA enkoma obia nso a ohwe yen edin a me jeso eye ka kire nua nana ya Sikapa mene
nana ama Fordjour
yakramo
Now on your Kaseɛbɔ, we did the prophet Emmanuel Frempong, Apam Global Outreach, and the evangelist Papani. When you put to me the Musrana Duma, when you are so a WhatsApp so a brevia Yamaya Quenya, the special healing and communion service. Ebreno aside the hope you Yamia Duma on the 19th of April, Saturday, was also a special healing and communion service. I was sold to you Rescue Junction, Apam Field. Or say, young cancer, and the Obedilia Mothers, into 1 year Sayarawa, the Wura Ayarisha, on the 19th April, and 6:30, the man champion, Ubenawa Yarisha, Christo Muja Kanya, my papa, a child ever Mucha, a Kayarisa, a Kawaji, a Kafa, Meti is Yamia for evangelist Papani, and also Easter Saturday, a special healing and communion service. We will be a yare. Be a yare tete, be a yare hanwa to suffer. The share communion so I'm a cancer to